All right, guys, welcome back. Turn 14. Okay, the outpost of Wingstop, Wingistan, has a quest available. And the terror at the mine, easy, not a bad reward for what we're trying to do here. We're going to try to kind of take over these islands and then hold the line. We'll come back to that. I think I'm going to accept because we're going to be embarking here after this area. Our starting town of Edinburgh has produced the scoundrel. Good. We'll have to, like, manage that. Fengel produced the civic guard. Good. Here, we're building up a lot of range power. Race governance still kind of holding out. Wingstop can join right now, but that would be a mistake. We know our opponent has scouts running around. Not sure where his scout went. We know we had a trespass notification here, so maybe he went like that, right through. We don't know. Then Imdar's Deep can discuss join. That would be great. That would be great, and we're going to come this way. That's everything. Let's start with our crow over here. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. You got some roaming lost souls here. It's still burning. Any activity from him over here? The necromancer. Not, can't really tell. Not seeing anything unless he embarked or something, you know. What about back here? This has been taken. That looks like probably Madgi. So the human warlord has made his way here to Sudron. Damn, you know, the fact that he's gone here. Now, I don't know what his next plan is. You know, where is he going from here? If we pay them off here, I mean, it's still a risk. Like, so it's like around, you know, 5 to, like 10 turns, but maybe less. Have a good relation. Get the vassalship in, they start growing. But as long as he can just embark and take them with very easily here. Anyways, the crow. We gotta get the hell out of here. How do we do that? So they must have come from here. I mean, we can pick up the mana, but then we lose the crow. What do you guys think about that? So at least, you know, we're taking the mana. Our opponent cannot take the mana. I mean, he has lost souls, but these are kind of guarding it for us. We reap the mana. It should be like maybe 60 mana. I think that was the last time we picked one up. This costs 40 to cast. I don't know. Now, there could also be a cave over here. We could go down the cave and get out that way. But going back is probably not worth it. I mean, there could also be HasteBerries. Dude, I don't know. It's a one-way trip, probably. We're going to have to disband. There's no guarantee there's a cave either. That's true. Doesn't that... No, there is one. So you guys see the arrow there? You can make out an arrow. There is a cave right there. So we probably can outrun them. But, I mean, for God's sake, we're low HP as it is. There's no telling what's down there. And then maybe our opponent gets this mana for himself. So we're denying mana, and then we can just cast another one. Okay, 69 mana, classic. Classic. And we have to disband. Well, you know, it's not true. Actually, maybe it is true. I've had it where sometimes, you know, you're out of vision range and then the AI doesn't, like, pursue you. I've had it happen. But maybe not with undead. The undead are very, like, vicious in this game. They're very, they're always on the offensive. And I don't know if these are giving vision to, like, I don't know how that works. Yeah. Would be nice, though. Let's just try it. We'll pull like this, I guess. Okay. We'll kind of like come back and disband if we feel like the mana is not worth it. Okay, back to business. So we're going to clear the mine here. We've already kind of positioned. Leader, yes. What about you? You just want to go through the mountains, so I guess we do that. Put Burgett up here. Then how do we do the rest here? The scoundrels would be, you know, I hope to God we don't get, you know, death by chickens, right? Throwing chickens at us. But we need a front line for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then what, like a front line? So like you. 1, 2, 3. This would be great against the pony. Have this guy here, and then maybe like another guy to front line. Or you just bring Purge it down, but it's nice that she's up there. Just have more units, right? Even this guy, we can bring him up. We can bring you up. Maybe we don't want to do that, though. These guys are going up this way with us. But he can go up and come down. Do that. What about you? No. So this is how the fight's going to go. Now, at this point, we got a couple Civic Guard here. We could put in for that race governance. Now, for the nets, maybe the net helps us out here. Take a lot less damage, but then you have that settler, cheaper settlers. I don't know, like, I don't know where we would settle. We haven't really found any good sites. You got the underground, of course, but do I really want to send a human settler down to the underground? Not really. And we're planning on incorporating the elves. I mean, sorry, the dwarves. That was kind of our plan. You don't know what's here, though. Maybe you settle a city here. I don't know. There's no place to settle. Like, it's looking to me like we ought to just, we really ought to just go with the nets, man. Yeah. I'm gonna do that now. You know, why? Because the Civic Guard, they have a cheaper upkeep than you giving them nets on the walls, and then, you know, it makes it much harder for our opponents to siege us. And that's what this game's gonna come down to, I think. Okay, so we've got the nets in. Any points? Armor pierce, not going to help here. Not really. No, I don't want any of that. Oops. And then spells, I kind of doubt it. No, just do it as is. Move with Channelle here. Here we go. They're actually afraid of us. This is great. Because why? We have Shadowborn, and we've been kind of taking a lot of good alignment. So this is going to push us back down. Excellent. Pray to God we don't lose one of these. Of course. Okay. What was it? Death by chicken? And then we got run over at the end. Nah, this guy's the one. That's the guy who got run over. Or got pelted. There's our scoundrel. Tried to throw the net. Guy dodges the net here. Oof. Oh my. Okay, well it's completely not what I expected. Getting some nice level up there on the scoundrel, though. That's good. The other one. Okay. Now we're going this way. So start moving, everybody. Like, we can certainly like peek in here. Did we? I don't know if we peeked in here. Draconians. Okay, Draconian Manticore, Fire Wyvern, Monster Hunter, and the two The 2 berserkers. Immolation. Cripple. Fire damage. Right. Would be nice to maybe do this with the triple heroes that we have before we leave the island, but we're gonna have to think about that. The heroes are coming down. Maybe this guy's such low points, pull him back. We need a defender here anyways. I think. Scoundrel is too valuable. Just send it. He wants to cut right through the mountains to do it. Come on up. Yeah, I think we pulled this guy down. You come with us. Coming with us, you guys. Okay. And then what about back... Well, we'll get to that in a sec. We got to think about this dungeon. I don't think we can do it, guys. I mean, we're just not strong enough. We're going to lose some people here. We have some nets. I mean, maybe the net goes off miraculously. Guys hit real hard. Pike and shield, well, we have both one of each, so not good. That's our front line. Scorching heat. Strength debuff, okay. We can't be doing this, guys, so forget about it. Move up. We're gonna start moving up. Could be maybe healing that guy. I don't know if it's worth it. Not with Channelle, though. Move up. We're completely not at risk here unless our opponent... Look how close we are, guys. So unless he embarked. Now, are you seeing this? Look at that road. He built a road here. I don't... Unless I didn't notice it before? Now, we know he has a builder, right? He built the fort here. This road was here... This road spawned with the game. Something like that. But, like, this is new, I think. So he built a road here. He's probably going to be clearing this. Okay. This has maybe been cleared. I don't remember. Maybe it was always cleared. Anyways, come on up, guys. Come on up. Can we be doing another fight here this turn? Burgett is out. Burgett is out. They're all out. So it would be... This guy could join 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 6 units into this. Why take that risk, you know? Why take that risk? These guys are quite beefy. They're not so tanky, but they have a lot of HP. So we don't kill them quickly enough, we're going to get hit. And then you also have, it's a mass curse here, I think, at the destruction node. You have lower armor. And lower morale. How's this going to work? And then we got the watchtower to clear. 4 sites to clear. Well, anyways, we're not at risk. Move up. Move up. Do not use the berries. Move up to here. And in fact, even just move again. Got some range power. This shouldn't be too much of an issue. But then we're going to bypass that for sure. Right, you go ahead and camp for now. And, yeah, okay, so we're going to heal somebody here. Like, you're going to heal up to 42. We certainly could. You're going to heal up no matter what. Get moving. Then go to move. Could be healing this guy up with Balo. Or no, Burgett is fine to do that. So move Balo. Balo can move. These guys, maybe we use the berries or something. In fact, I don't see why we shouldn't. We're not afraid. We should just all move. Just move all the way here. And we'll kind of like move next turn. I'd like to... It would be nice to maybe absorb them and start producing here. We gotta... What are we doing here? We're not that... we have some surplus for sure, we do. Accept the quest, by the way. Like, yes, this makes sense. We're going here very shortly, so... About this research, iron this out. It's kind of not quite perfect, so that's good. Go ahead and get that in. Good. You know, if our opponent has a lost soul, we know he has them. We're not in position to defend that, dude. I'm almost regretting... Well, look, let's be real. We don't have to do it. It's a nice idea, but we don't have to do it just yet. We can wait. I'm not willing to take the risk, so just wait. That's all done. Let's do this now. So we have... This guy can come out. I'm content with leaving one guy. So you're going like this. Fine. Move here again. You know, at this point, like, okay, think about it. Next turn, this guy moves. And then he gets here, like this guy. See, so boom, boom. That's 2 turns. 1, 2. 1, 2. To 3 to 4. It's like 1, 2, 3. We could certainly... Oh, that's this guy. This guy, 1, 2, 3. He should absolutely move, which means we need to get another... Because of the scout. The scout he's got back here. The warlord. Get another guy in. To defend. Do it again, yeah. Keep them coming, and then, you know, I don't know, but we kind of figured that out. That's fine, and then what are we doing here? Do we want a builder? Like, we got this tower. You could build a tower here, you know. That's a little interesting. Like, well. How the hell does this even work? Like, so you put a tower here. You could put units here, and the tower functions the same as a city with the adjacent... like, your troops here, if the tower gets attacked, get pulled into the tower. Can you even disembark from a ship onto a tower? I have not a clue. Probably. So in some sense, it could, like, mess you up. If you don't want to position here, like, you gotta... But what I'm saying is you can put a tower here, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You see up to here. That's pretty big. You can see him embarking here at the corner, but not here. So what, get a builder, and then what about here? We get a builder going this way, but we know where the warlord has gone to. So we don't need a tower. There's no need for anything here. Now, like, something else I thought about, guys, you know, when I was, you know, since I haven't taken a turn, what if, like, you know, one thing you can do is land a ship with a builder and an army, and then immediately, like, start building a fortress right on the coast. Is that ever worth it? Like you can gain a foothold on the island. Like, say he's marching, like he sees it coming, but then it's like we get here just a step, like 1 step earlier than, like, we're 1 step ahead, and then you build a fort. And then it's like, yeah, he was on the way, but like now you have a fort, and you have all your ranged units on a wall, and it's like, isn't that amazing? I think it could be a good idea, this game. But I've never done it. I mean, I've never seen it in action. And where would you do it? You could do it here, maybe. Not, maybe not if this grows too much. Maybe it's too soon. Like, where the hell am I going to do a fort back in here? There's no need to do one. Unless you want, like, a little road here, but, certainly do a road. Does help kind of speed us up, but not exactly. It's not like we're traversing a lot of terrain here. We talked about this here, you could use a fort. I mean, that's another thing, okay, like, that's true. The Warlord has abandoned. We know where he's at. We could launch an attack very quickly here. Right, like, soon. So what, we land here, we do the quest, maybe don't even bother with this. We could do these, though. Embark. Land. We have Builder. And then we just build road. Try to take his throne here. And then all the while, we're building up... We're going to do a lot of ranged units this game. I think it's a good idea. So, okay, we kind of thought it through. Maybe it is time to do it. Maybe it's time to do it. Well, it is a little too soon, though, because it'll be here, you know, we're not embarking for like 3 turns, maybe. It is too soon. Okay, so it's too soon. More Civic Guard? But it does hurt to like be postponing this kind of stuff. But we can really like hold down the fort and then also send. We might even be able to split up. Wouldn't that be incredible? Let's do it. Let's do it. And the other question is, should we be paying these guys off now? I do wonder. I do wonder. Let's hop into diplomacy. We're at 22 minutes. I want to check their status with that. No contact with Treslon. Okay, that's good. But you probably have contact, no? He's at war with them. Well, that's great. Well, it's maybe not great. He might look to take them by force. If he's paying attention, he might see that we've gone peaceful with them. So where are we? We're here. We embark. What I'm thinking is we could, like, if we get enough ranged out, we can go and kind of, like, man the fort here and maybe even split a hero off. And just hold down the fort. We have a wall, you know. Let's try it, guys. Okay, let's, it's 55 gold. I think we might be able to gain a foothold here. Yeah. Try it. I'm gonna be a bit greedy with that. Any spells here? We could do this kind of thing. That's very hefty. We can't be keeping that up. Doing another crow. We can look to a harass here, but I think he did he had some defenders here. You know, I don't think we can take it. We could test here, you know. Maybe we hold off. Maybe we hold off. How about here? We're almost done, guys. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's everything, guys. I think we covered it. Maybe this kind of, something like that. And then at this point, it's like, this will be the last guy, probably. You might not even want to do this guy. You might want to do like a Civic Guard. Or even an archer. But Civic Guard is a lot. You can get like 2 Civic Guard for 1 archer. And they have the same upkeep. I don't know. Who am I kidding? Get some of the good guys out. The Okay, well, we'll leave it here, guys. I think we're making good progress. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you on turn 15.